Yahweh Lewachun, good morning, then Springdale, Arkansas. Another Malele, MarshalleseTV, about Motogilo Mejadodom. Melabar Chana Lewachun Yahweh, Manana Parkarwaini, Gole Parchuan Allen, Ngani, Ivan, Koba, Principal Agent Monitor Maribel Childress. Joni and rijikuul Chen monitor Virgin Ganan juon arcade luchiponin. So welcome to the Marshallese TV show once again, and it really is an honor to have with us the principal from Monitor Elementary School, whom has been to the islands twice, 2 summers, and it really was a pleasure having her as a guest when we came down there. And we're here today to share about the benchmark testing that will be taking place next week. Konono pen karain imlerigin juon rijikuul romeluna mananagar skorilo teejin benchmark teejana me oliver pagailo olivia glad chilulangan ralidak emelabar manana by romerum join us today on our show. So welcome to the show, Maribel, and
Rina.
Say the name again, I'm sorry. Rina Namon. Okay. So, Maribel, can you tell the parents, I know a lot of us already know about the test, but there are some out there that really need to be familiarized with the test and know what is the benchmark test that they hear about every year.
Sure. The benchmark test is the biggest test of the year that students take in grades 3 through 8. And in all of those grades, students are tested on literacy, which is reading and writing both, and on math.
Okay. Teje no dan pagamatan teje kami relun tejo alaptada ilo Arkansas. Ime dan teje yo chonga na jiri rachala ilo literacy no dai read im teje im parai no dilo meda kilo pun.
And in grades 5 and 7, they're also tested on their science skills.
Lale magap chimjon repartejer igichen science skill agayo chongoner chala area nilo kilajin science.
This test is the biggest test because it tests what they have learned all school year long. So it's the end of the year test that really says if my child is a 4th grader, are they proficient, are they good and able to do 4th grade skills?
Emman wan teje major chongon air chala tagorar pick up in chinon ngane one chongo ngarar kilajemen raberia ilo level air another tagorar pugi jen chinon chugulngan kia raberga ilo ngari kilajemen rejege on grade kilajemen level menaging. And
the test scores the students, and if they pass, they get a score called proficient. If they passed way above, they get a score called advanced. And Rina is emman rijikuul, and she was advanced in literacy and in math last year.
Very good. Score me eudetada ilo benchmark tejin me kanana ngay manair page warne jatan proficient, reba proficient aga emman per rabeje aga ngel elabelo an emman emre score lengla jen air gar page reba advance melele in borrel hun pello level lengada Rina egaradan was it last year that she scored really high, which is advanced on both literacy and math.
Yes.
You're in 4th grade, right? So elgun labar chagar kanan podo poidin chere emman penano de lo yola relakarte matan rijikuul me score advance ilo area in literacy akan chala cheje read yem kapilo pun.
If students score proficient or advanced, then when they get into a middle school and junior high, it helps them qualify to take more advanced classes, to get into special classes that they may need or want to take. So the better they do on this test, the more options they have for classes.
Okay, emeno dan Maribel pare emanewan teji nigaralak logo reberat score proficient in advanced rene jala waling langan junior high ngay high school ga meron perilo klaje ga me ripping lok tirga more advanced ngani rilo air pagay bakana ga rajala ga meron wi kata kay perberion benchmark teej HAR-BER.
If they don't pass the test, then their score will come back basic, or if they're really low, their score will come back below basic. And those students, instead of qualifying for advanced classes, will be in remediation programs.
Okay. And then by the score gen romer roadage kia ramerong ngarabello basic aga below basic category gen tolaw. Kia rajalager ranajala chino chugulo yendo chuan rajai gujin pag remediation courses ga mera charbali peram kachiong pagling dagir penaman emman lokre dagir jen chongani chalai airilo area gain labala.
And one thing parents can feel great about is teachers have been practicing and preparing with the students for these tests since the very beginning of school in August. So their children have gotten lots of practice and lots of help and lots of support for their teachers. So if they've been coming to school every day and listening and trying hard, then they should do very well on the test like Rina did.
That's good. And I know that principal in Pagay, ilo at chino them chugul in ilo fall ilo agad. Ragi rain rechino prepare kebooj ranganer net paktejinim. Ilo at chugul alabran una hour away ajri rain nejiran pello chugun chugul. Yang in ralak perod gi alabran rek drillerum kada ginerum kebooj ranganan tongan kebak jamalaguni baran pak benchmark tejin.
Is there anything you want to tell them about the benchmark that you remember from last year?
You feel free to speak Marshallese or English. If you say it in English, I'll interpret it so the Marshallese back home and over here will understand, eh? Okay.
I was kind of nervous at first because I thought it was kind of hard. But my teacher, she taught me a lot of strategies. And then I did those strategies on the benchmark and it helped me.
That's good. And she's using big terms over here. I'm very proud of you, Rina. Eno tayo yang rong jangan kena ni kilajemen, Rina kilajemen. Agak jeba agar cinon mau tayo jangan agar pakte jega alukun nervous mijak ke. Agak jala agar gagi mana kata gini chat, manage strategy jaga chat. Wawen go merane chibange bo en lukun score high ene men utai score ga ane memmanan kata kam ega lorim chapule nervous engane giya elak pakte je matan rijikuul re merelukun utai test score go air. Utana konan, what do you want to tell those kids out there that are getting ready to take the test next week?
Just use the strategies your teacher taught you.
And not be nervous and do their best, right? I know that I did wrong jaggy Rina, I know that wrong jaggy strategy ganaya wawen kanay meron chibang gulang pakte jane imrugagi ram rechar balipam gagim. Kachong do your best come one boy and then test ko raman waling lakom katayok chong ano dan narok. Maribel, you told me earlier that there are 7 others, right?
Yes. Last year, when our students at Monitor took the test in April of 2013, 7 of our Marshall Islands students scored advanced in both literacy and math. And most of our Marshallese students scored proficient in at least one area. So we're very, very proud of the effort that our students are putting forth to learn and work hard.
So that really is a good news. Elevator manana, you know, that principal in Papa, yeah, all of it Rina what? I chimijon barajirin majarat score advance, Melele in way score name you the tata. Chapta Magaboy Alevajiri and Rajalo, Mama Papa or an lukkun low hour teej in another principal in Kamalele and kid. Tamakam Kayari way low wing in Lalanga energy doc. Teej all over an project. I know the Chino Chugul in Ergar by Kebooj. I rain Najir Weren Pojang and Teejin. Tej Manana Monitor, I know that Maribel Garpa, principal in Payor Chimijo and Ajri capture the HAR-BER then there's a profession ilo juon emman juon area, okay? Juon emman area in Rateji rilo. Benchmarking. Kamolo lewarin ero marang dogom joini kes ilo elgan raile man raina chuponganin. Chene baro to gilo segmen kain karo nganar bar konono peru gichen benchmark. Okay.
Mama and Babaro, all of them can anabane Chalak Ren and Wallong and Ajuru in Yuri Jugu. Ilo Yenego Regirimgi, we were in Air Marong Tabargate, Unio in Pay, and Marong Tabargate Yon to the game. Elanga Mujama Magut, Nanabar Junium, Ever Oram Nampakan, Hak Elanga Ever War Melego, Tagajan Melego registration card, Asianam Kamano with a Kia, Krudok Chugulo, Yeno Magatada. Wawen ejeng an kajibaro kain mano anajuru nir kena kim kanan wawen emman sabaro dengan anajuru.
Paria ko olevem chavar chavalak dongan segmenu kain karo on MarshalleseTV. Elevar monona eno dagar page Maribel Childress, principal and monitor of Rina Namon. Koba luman ever join do kajigilo segmenin kain karo melabar manana weirgil marong perijin. So I'm gonna let Luman go ahead and we'll talk about those. He'll talk about those later, but I just wanna ask you, Maribel, if you could, just to help the parents on, preparing their children to be ready for the test next week. Can you give us some tips?
Yes. Great ways parents can help is make sure their child gets a good night's sleep the night before, because the test is very long and students have to concentrate for a long time, and the test is not as exciting as the teacher when she teaches a lesson, so they need to make sure they got a good night's sleep so they're awake and well rested when they take it.
Yes, so ito diyan wawen ko may marong chibang ajuri rin na jirjang kan principal in pa mo da jan air net pagtejan wigin lal olive ray wigin lale ba ajuri ron pa ay rawain ki rancha pa image ren kebooj pero jangan ada pagtejan juon tejo lunguna itok ecap juon tejo ya karu ecap jangan ada berkait untuk lima orang dan orang kira kata gini olive rani lo air dalangan cijikul emman nane rajang kaina dengan kecinem cemen rijikuul bajen make sure that
it's also important that they get their child to school on time every day next week, or even a little bit early, because we start taking the test right after the bell rings, and if their child comes in late, then they will have to stay in the office and they won't be allowed to go to the classroom until there's a break. And of course we do makeup tests for students. If if a student is sick and not feeling well, we want them to stay home, and because they're going to do better on the test when they're feeling well. But if students can be there, before school starts and take the test with the rest of their class, they always do better when they take it with the rest of their class instead of having to make it up.
Make sure Perilu kelajuru mukta janan pelen ring, pene jalak ring pelen arajago, racem marungun pekte jan rene ibuin kata lobi jan nganenge, rene jai bujin mega, Milan par kenonongan kejaga ngeret teji pena oleh bagai anu tak jonga maner skore teji, angeret magai air mega bagai cepkani jina mani pajan nanin rajang bajan pokok ajiri rene rene on time nganer cukulum pelu kelaj mukta janan pelen ring.
Parents need to make sure their child gets a good breakfast that day. If their child likes to eat breakfast at school, then we'll make sure they have a good breakfast. But if their child likes to eat breakfast at home, they need to make sure they have a good breakfast, because eating a good breakfast will help make their brain work better.
Yes. Eme par rajang boy ale peron roren lukkun make sure gajiri ren rej mangain cipong mo ta jener dongan cukula ngeret kujang mangai lo cigun cukula koren bar magat to beren make sure ramangain cipong mo ko jala pajilo tamak kainar ngai eor ko pan lo jena jiri rem ebo rebo jangan te jene kaman bene manan kameli jena air function en marong emman air think lamanagen emman air score lo teje air.
And the other thing parents can do is just be cheerleaders, be encouragers for their children, and every morning on the way out of the house say, you know, I know you've been studying for this, you know, we're so proud of you, do a great job today, do your best. You know, if you get to a question or something that's hard that you don't know, just try your best, don't get frustrated, you know, we know you can do it. And then in the afternoon when they get home, you know, ask how was it, you know, did you feel good about it? And just remind them that that you're proud of them and that you want them to work hard and do well.
Yes. Emelban emman nan principal ini ba. Moda aja nerdam cugul kali karam kaya kan nerdalim cugulum kali karam ya goirom kagai mi jirge rajpojan pukcuan tejam kuat wisdom lakonan berendukun emman kolok tejem kadairam cap nerbajam ngerbarol tok mujiner tej kon kali karani tok limum ila wair cugulum puk tejin paije teje wa makar rainin parental support pulen nano yang manta tai dengan am kali kareno chon chineram chemergo ko jilu kunchu dak ligi rilar to chala la jan im support there. So, and one thing I forgot to mention earlier also about them being sick, so I'm going to say it. Ngayon par nangin imit, chabine badang ko bayo yung teej giya wigi nara nangin imit. Ngayon nangin imit, rabijerum kay ragerunam takto giyer boy ko jalaga ngarol to nganchugur rameron par makeup ite jangan air. Emoy menugo gay nelabar lukkun kamolo lebe ro marong dogom ko ba to perijin and thank you for all those words of encouragement and the tips for getting them prepared, Maribel. I know it's really going to help the parents a lot.
Good.
Jorge Barmenen, do you want to share? Is there anything else you would like to share? Hey, I do want to mention, I know a lot of people from back home watch this also, so I just want to tell the parents and families that kanderugin nejirjang ay chuanderugin chalot im chuanderugin palau e jimego kon mo kala dan mama and papa boy na manay rong jage.
My dad's name is Swingley. And my mom's name is Susan Lynn.
So elgun elabar manana welderge marong dogom lugun adan chab mijak elgun peranan konono lamit elaban jala tomgai kajarbali elabar elgun proud gagar manana rong an kanan eno chuano me kojalaga eban kabelilan peluchugo. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over to Luman. He's got some announcements and he'll share with us today, but we'll come back after he's done with the announcements.
Man barkamulul anida ganale to jirigen wain kwalop kachalagi ni lumin jugul gainim barkamulul principal yan mane dara gablir ge nigerian kagay me jo tawleben parent ro me retain coroli enrollment card kachalagi sadabaro tok chamlogin jugul barbar lewa enrollment card bokumen kani chojim coroli do lo yeno magata da boy trana recher balilo jugul ge ne namana keboji card ge dengan iya ge lo parkaji to gi jen murui go ilo cafeteria mama papa ro kajangin kalai gi murui ge na iri rein ichebna na ko mi do ko kalai chiri chuantala rein na begila Cibaran what kagay me jigen kindergarten registration agar chino ilo ranin manjom talago room alwin jugul ge rejo pag ayri robe rechino reala melo kindergarten imina ilo ilo jamarin rene pag preke ngayon ni majuri echep chugu lai bello yen emenia podok payem register Cibaran not kanan perkarong na over 2 poko chojum par kudogi murigo conference ngan early arjino inne raini ga iliju mama pawaro chojum kubado bokayojin enani pen arga gi reinani parjonalan yago kumu yalem kumu jombol kadami roma jagi ne balle longan ani daban mun mala
okay komo luman ngano kagay mi barano chijalaga wigin ga kar wigin cap conferences ko arangan junior high school image yagar chinolo mandreo image one mala ko ngan charere mga ko changan gar dalangan eli George Junior High, Lakeside Junior High, HAR-BER, Springdale High School. Joji majari kalau kau rene pelok raini ni liju kap cerere ngan ber conference. Bikanan raja ngawale peron rome racang ni gara tale boy aur parilo eli boy chen petalem lale ji dan ajri raini jir parilo chugul. Chudak lagi reno dan gar principal in pa Mokotala ko meno chelgu nai guji get support chapote ajri reine jireno chat peranip chudak ligi rilo air perilo chugo. So I want to thank, we're almost to the end of our show, so once again, thank you Maribel Childress, the principal for Monitor, and Rina Namon, a very talented and smart young lady. I'm so glad you came as one of our student guests this morning. Luman, komol, chatbardo chamalawin, parchuanalen, yako yang analevem kajabargot.